That sounded good to me. Why can't I be nice?
If you ever do it.
I was being nice.
No,
you
you've
just
never been
can't
nice.
tell. You don't notice when I'm being nice. It goes out like a sieve.
Whose problem is that?
That's your problem.
Well, don't you think I should be able to notice when you're being nice?
No, it's your problem.
Isn't that something
you
I should be
filter it out
should
and
be
you
easily recognizable?
only focus on the negative. That's your problem.
No.
Yeah. You don't care. It doesn't register to you when people are being
Oh my
nice.
God, is this you being nice? Tell me when it starts so I know, so I can be more positive. Am I supposed to be positive about this situation right now while you berate me?
Yeah. It's a learning experience. I'm making you better. I'm helping you be a better man.
Is it working?
No. I'll give it
Then you're not doing a very good job. I can't tell when you're nice. You're not accomplishing anything. You're failing.
I'll give it 9 more years and then and then I'll throw in the towel. No, but that is your fault. It's on you. I've done all I can.
I don't even know what I did.
I don't remember, but I'm mad at you. Frankly, I can't recall.
Is it because I was setting up the podcasting equipment?
I don't know. I really don't remember.
I was trying to get the levels perfect, and you were like,
Why would I be mad at you for that?
I don't know. That's my question.
You sound crazy. Wow. Anyway, welcome to... I almost said Suicide Pact. What is this called?
Big.Tobacco.
Big.Tobacco.
Did you have a big fat burger?
Yeah?
You know, I've never not finished fries.
Oh,
Yeah, I think that is such a foreign concept to me that you leave fries.
Are you talking about the fries that are on the counter
Yeah.
right now? Are you upset about that?
It's just baffling.
That's because
I think I think I would kill myself if you put like, a barrel of fries in front of
yeah,
me.
you're a pig. You're an animal. I have.
Oh, one of us fucking stuffed her face with burgers today, and the other one had a nice rice bowl with grilled chicken and
I'm
vegetables.
just saying, when it comes to fries, you have no self-control. You gotta
Well, I had
stop.
0 fries today.
You gotta
How many fries did you have?
A few.
Who's the pig?
Not all of them.
Who's
There's
the pig?
a whole bunch on the counter right now.
Yeah, which is crazy.
Folks, really listen to this conversation. Rewind. Listen again.
All I was saying is I would have finished the
zigging
fries.
and zagging. What are you talking about?
All I'm saying.
You were volunteering that you're a bottomless pit when
I
it
was
comes
trying
to fries.
start a conversation, you fucking
when
ass
I
face.
agree with you. You changed course completely just to fight me.
I said I always finish fries, and you called me a pig for that.
Well, you are a pig.
Well, there you go. What's happening?
What do you mean?
It's gonna be one of those like sometimes we get into joke fights and then
Yeah,
we're up
people are-
all night screaming at each other because
because
what started as a bit spirals into
sometimes I will scream. I can't tell if this is a joke. I can't tell if this is a bit.
yeah, which is kind of funny to me. So I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay. Okay. Well,
I'm not gonna fill you in.
I've gotten like 4 hours of sleep, so.
Well, fucking figure it out, man.
Wow, listen to him. See? You're being aggressive.
Don't tell them that.
I said
They're here to be entertained.
I don't care what they're here for.
Yeah, clearly.
They get what they get.
You don't have respect for our listeners. I love you guys. She's
do
always
too.
talking shit about you. She
I
calls you
don't-
pigs.
No, I call you
She
a pig.
said, if you finish your fries, you all finish your fries.
You
And you're a
set
bunch of losers.
you set me up for that and then just pulled the rug out from under me. You were like, I think I would die finishing fries. That's how much of a glutton I am. I would kill myself finishing fries. And I said, yeah, you're a pig. And you're like, wow.
This is still you've switched over to real argument now. You're in that mode.
Bring me back. Bring me back. Help.
You want to go. You're like an old-timey boxer with your
You can pretend like you
your
weren't
dukes up.
actually going. You could be like, oh, I'm the cool one. I was just doing joke bits, but you were getting fired up.
No.
Yes, absolutely. You called me an asshole.
I called you an ass face.
Oh.
Anyway, how was your burger? Did you enjoy it?
Uh-huh. I did. It's a Five Guys burger. What are you gonna... It's great.
It's great.
It's the best burger you can have. Not in the world, but I don't... The best burger conversation anywhere in any city, especially New York. I'm not really here for it. I never agree. They're like, it's on a mustard bun with
yeah, it's
seaweed.
a pretzel. It hurts.
Yeah.
There's one we go to sometimes. We've been twice because it's like considered one of the best burgers in the world. Emmy squared.
Oh yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it. You know, I pretended the first time because everybody's like, wow, and it's like,
oh, it's so good.
Yeah, and it's covered in goo.
It's the goo for me. That's all. No, I like the pretzel bun and everything, but they put on too much goo. They've got like special Emmy sauce, and it's like Thousand Island dressing, I think. And they put half a bottle on it, and it's too much. It's too much. It gets soggy, and it overpowers it. I think the first time we had it, though, we were on the bandwagon. We were like, wow, this is...
I was faking it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I felt insecure because everybody else loved it so much.
You were like, oh my God.
No, I wasn't. I was like,
you were like, hot damn. You started speaking a Southern accent.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
And people are like, I'll have what he's having. I had a full erection. I took a Blue Chew beforehand, so it seems like I liked it. But, Red Hook Tavern, that's a good one.
I remember going there, and now I don't remember the burger, which is not a good sign. You know what I remember?
What?
Five Guys.
That's the one, man. I'm just a basic
They're
bitch.
going to be like these animals.
I like my coffee from Dunkin'. I might as well live
that's disgusting.
in the middle of the country.
Yeah.
In a one-horse town.
Yeah, get your Stanley Cup. Talk about your kids, Jackson and Bravin.
What were we doing last night? Doing bits about kids, basic bitch kids. I don't remember.
I don't remember that, but I do remember we were at an airport bar yesterday, killing time.
Oh my God.
We got a lot to talk about there. But I asked you what you would want on your gravestone, what you would want like your epitaph to be, and you said, "Don't dig me up and have sex with me."
Yeah.
I know you're thinking about it. Don't do it.
But how about that lady at the bar?
Oh man. That was such a tragic that we sat down next to a woman having the worst fight with her boyfriend I've ever heard in my entire life. It sounded like when you're so drunk that you just start talking like a shitty screenplay, like a bad Lifetime movie or something. She's like, "I don't know who the fuck you think you're talking to, but I am not the one. Okay, yeah, you double crossed me once and then you're out the door, Buster, and I'm serious."
And then she would turn to her dog. She had a little dog in a carrier, and she would have an argument with the dog.
Yeah, she
which
would
was
like
sad.
smack the top of the dog carrier.
Yeah, you tried to bite me.
She was
Who do you think you're dealing with right now? Okay, I've been around the block a few times more than you have, mister. It was a cartoon drunk lady, and she was. When we say at the bar, we mean like elbow to elbow with us.
Oh yeah, we were a part of that conversation.
She had an iPad. She was watching Forensic Files, I think.
I support that. That's one of my favorite shows.
She had a dog on the bar.
Uh-huh.
She walked over to the like hostess stand and started charging her phone.
She started taking all sorts of stuff.
She got so mad that her boyfriend hung up on her.
When she was,
and then she realized that her phone had just died. Did you pick up on that?
No, I didn't notice that.
She was like, yeah, she was in a full, did you hang up with me? And then she then waddled over to the hostess stand and plugged her phone in.
Yeah, she just like moved in like she owned the place. She's just moving shit around, all the table reservations and stuff. She's
whole hand in her drink. While she was yelling.
Like a draft of cranberry and vodka. It was a big ass bucket of it, and she had her hand resting in it unknowingly.
Yeah, we were like, I hope she's on our flight. It sounded like she was.
I really wanted
I'm
her.
I'm stuck at the fucking airport for 3 hours. We're like, so are we.
Yeah. Maybe she'll be on our flight. I've never been on an airplane meltdown kind of situation. I don't think. Like close.
I have.
I've had some shitty people, but never. I've never gotten a show. It's like theater.
No, that's not true. Remember that
What?
guy that was like,
he
had his legs over the seat in front of him and was like on the phone like, there's a bunch of fucking idiots on this flight. Fuck everybody on here. Just shit face.
We were like, he wants to fight us so bad, and none of us did anything.
Yeah, it was so satisfying to not give him that.
Yeah,
You know?
he was so weird.
I think he probably got arrested when he got off that flight.
Yeah, but that was a little anticlimactic because like he was just like punching himself out by himself in a row by himself, and nobody started brawling, which is probably for the best.
Oh, you want to see a fight?
Yeah,
You
I
wanna
want
see somebody
to
get
get what I
curb
paid
stomped.
for. I mean, these tickets cost hundreds of dollars. I want a show. I want a little dinner theater.
Yeah, because otherwise you have to watch The Amateur.
Yeah.
Or what did you watch?
I watched. What did I watch on the way there? I don't remember, but I watched Novocaine on the way back. And I have a philosophy about airplane movies that you should only watch a movie that you're never going to watch anywhere else. Like some, not quite guilty pleasure, but like a blockbustery type of movie. Like I think The Amateur was a good choice.
It stunk.
I watched Phantom Thread on a flight a while ago and I was like, what am I doing? I should be watching Beethoven or something.
Yeah, I got to get me a Mountain Dew with
Yeah.
Jaeger in it.
Yeah.
They should serve that. I don't think they do.
I think you could get that.
That guy was so like mad at us when we were ordering drinks.
Oh my god, I ordered a wine and his face fell like he was about to tell me
He was dancing before that.
Jesus had a plan for
Maybe
me
he
or
just didn't want to
something.
deal with us.
Yeah, I
Maybe
mean,
we were the show.
but we hadn't done anything.
Not yet.
Is it like, have people behaved that poorly now where it's like we offer alcohol on the flight, but if you order it, we're going to judge you? Is that a thing now?
I guess so.
Or I do think we're sensitive and we're like, we already feel weird about it. We're like, we shouldn't. Should we? We shouldn't. And then we order it and we notice like an eyebrow twitch and we're like, ugh, he hates us. We suck.
I knew a guy who had this scam going before they had the internet on planes, where he would get a credit card that didn't work, and then he would order a ton of booze, and they couldn't connect to the internet to charge it until, they landed, I guess.
I can't believe.
And then, then it's free.
I can't believe he's the only person. I mean, I can't believe more people weren't doing that because, like, you have a credit card that doesn't work. You realize by accident one time that it didn't go through, and then you're like, oh, I'm just going to do this every time now.
It's probably just one of those things, like shoplifting at Target. They
Not everyone does that.
Yeah, but they expect a certain amount of people to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're thinking of Catch Me If You Can.
Is that what you think I'm thinking of?
That's what I think you're thinking of. I don't think that's a real guy that you spoke to. I think you saw the movie Catch Me
I don't remember
If
that
You
part
Can.
in that movie.
Yeah, he gets,
That's just what
he
that
gets
movie's
so
about.
many Mai Tais. He gets so many Jack and Cokes. Yeah, it's basically about drinking for free in the sky.
Interesting.
I mean, it's such a miserable experience. You see these photos from like Pan Am in the 70s, and everyone got their own lobster and a bottle of champagne. They gave you
got
a
a lady.
kiss on the mouth.
Yeah.
And they tucked you in.
All the ladies were hot.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Oh, so many ladies.
whoa, ladies? They had ladies? They had a Swiss chocolatier for every passenger.
They had those like big, like the meat things, when you go to like a Brazilian meat restaurant.
With like a sword.
Yeah, a sword. A curvy sword.
Curvy sword for the meat. Yeah, the Elton John was on every flight.
Yeah, on like a baby grand piano.
Yeah. Other good stuff. Now
you go on, they kick you in the nuts.
they scowl at you
They pee on you.
when you ask for a glass of wine.
They judge you.
You're like, I already feel bad about this. I just want to watch Novocaine. I'm going to be on
I didn't
this
feel
flight.
bad about it. I was like, make it a double.
Yeah, you were like, Garcon, can I have another one?
Yeah, I called the guy back.
Can I have another one? That guy that you caught was actually cooler than the first one. He was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know any flight attendants, and I will grant that this is probably a legitimate gripe, but I feel like they have these chips on their shoulders that they're like, we are not wait staff. But it's like, but you do be bringing the drinks and the snacks, so...
Maybe they do. I don't know.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think if you're like
Yeah,
snapping,
that's what they
and
are.
asking
That
for,
though.
I know.
That's what they
I know,
are.
That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Well, I'm not
maybe-
snapping at them. You know.
yeah, yeah. No, I'm sure
I
people do
wad
that.
up a dollar bill and I throw it at the back of their head.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Which is which is fair. They don't even get tips, right? When you
That
pay.
is weird. That's the only thing we know. I think they're like, look, we know we're milking you for every cent you have. We're not going to start requesting tips, but it's coming.
I'm
I bet.
surprised. Yeah,
You
there
know?
there've got to be.
They're gonna eventually. They're gonna turn that thing around.
Yeah.
You're gonna put in,
And you're gonna
especially
have
for the us like slobs back in coach.
Economy. Delta does this thing where if you buy the cheapest seats, you're locked in and you're not allowed to upgrade. If you come into some money later and you want to upgrade your seat, they go, "No, you have the poor person's seat. You made your choice.
You know.
Sit on the toilet."
Yeah. Speaking of the airplane, we watched half of Medea's Destination Wedding,
Mhm. We sure did.
and so much to say about that film. But the thing that like, because I've seen probably 90% of the Madea films,
Mhm.
and this never struck me before, but in does Tyler Perry hate black people? Is he racist against black people? You're watching this shit. So if you're not, a fan of the Madea universe, Tyler Perry, he has a regular character where he's just himself, basically.
Yeah.
This guy named Brian.
Yeah.
And he had his family, which I didn't pick up any of this watching the previous ones, how he's related to all these people. I'm still not sure about most of them.
His dad is the farting one.
Yeah, his
and
dad.
Medea's his aunt.
Yes. That
Yeah.
I learned. I didn't realize Madea was his aunt.
Yeah.
It was I never knew who the farting one. Well, they all fart. They all fart and shit their pants.
It's true. That is true. I have to be more specific.
But he's like normal. But his family, they're like illiterate, fat criminals who like kill people. Like that's canon. Madea has killed multiple people that she's buried in her backyard.
Yeah, that was a revelation in the new one where she admits there are bodies buried in the backyard.
Yeah, they all have warrants. They don't know where the Bahamas are. They think it's in Africa. They're always shitting their pants. Well, not always, but Mr. Brown makes a brown.
Yeah.
That's a line from the film.
Oh, yeah. yeah.
They go on an airplane. They're loud. They're extremely loud, and they're always bothering people. And it's just like they always have guns that they're pulling on people. I'm pretty sure the fat farting one, the dad, I'm pretty sure he's a pimp. He's always drinking malt liquor. He's addicted to gambling. It's like a Chinese guy making a movie about his family, and they're always eating dogs. And every time they get in the car, they just get into a car accident. It's crazy.
They're extremely popular. I don't know. Like, I really, truly, a part of me is like, perhaps, Ian, you don't get to make that call.
Oh, I'm just saying, like, if this was written by a white person,
yeah. Oh, no good.
somebody would call the police.
Yeah, that would not be good. Yeah.
And it goes without saying, the most incoherent. I mean, the best stuff to watch is the stuff where you're with somebody and you can pause it and you go, "What do you think Tyler Perry thinks that means that he just said?" Like the part where they're in, Madea gets like this really nice. By the way, first of all, it's called Medea's Destination Wedding, which would imply that Madea is getting married, but she's not.
Are you sure that's what it's called? Did you look it up?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah. It's Brian's daughter, which, by the way, his ex-wife is a crackhead.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, Tyler.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But Medea's in this like lavish hotel room, and she walks over to the 4-post bed, and she grabs the 4-post bed, and she kicks her leg up, and she says, "Turn me a letter, Vanna."
And they all laugh.
And you
laugh.
pause it, and you go, "What the fuck is that joke? What does that mean?" Because like she does it in a way like, I'm fancy. I have a fancy room. And you go, everything is first take, first thing out of everybody's mouth. Everything's improv. And you don't go like, do another take. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
She's fancy, like Pat Sajak.
Yeah, like Pat Sajak.
Because
like I think in his head he thinks he thinks like Vanna White fancy. But you're in the joke you're not Vanna White. You're Pat Sajak.
Can we bleep a comedian's name out right now? It's pure.
Oh yeah. It's very But it's like Eliza Schlesinger.
Yeah.
That.
But it's really fun to it's like a puzzle. It's very funny to connect the dots to go, oh, this like word cloud association thing that you were doing. You didn't quite make a linear thought, but I can see where you were circling the drain.
And it's fun when you get to it. Because I really think that is the answer to that question.
Yeah.
She was thinking Vanna White is fancy.
Yeah.
Even though Vanna
like a
White
long gown.
is like an 80-year-old retired woman now somewhere.
I think she's still.
That show's not on the air, right?
Yeah, Ryan Seacrest is.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think. And she's still doing it. So wrong twice, Ian. My God.
All right, well. I stand corrected. The best movie ever made.
And additionally, just on top of everything, Madea doesn't look like a woman. Tyler Perry's got to be 8 feet tall.
Wasn't there a movie where it was like, because the jokes don't go anywhere and they don't mean anything and the like story is irrelevant, wasn't there one of the movies, it was like revealed that she was a man for a second.
Yeah,
like she
I'm
like
pretty
lifted
sure.
up her shirt or something.
And then that's gone. That's not canon. It's just like completely insane. She's actually a Martian or something, but then a clean slate in the next movie.
Right.
It's all such a mess. You remember when they were talking about their pooling money together?
That's the next one I was going to bring up. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're talking about pooling money together, but everyone at the table just has a little quip about how they don't have any money, and they go, my pool is empty. And then the next person goes, my pool doesn't have any water in it.
Same thing.
Yep, that's the same thing. The next guy says, my pool is cess.
Yeah, I had to pause it at that moment. I was like, my pool is, and you had explained to me, it's a cesspool.
Which once it's
and
still
that's the joke.
Yeah. That is the joke.
How about
Can I say though?
Yeah.
First like 20 minutes I was actually laughing. I thought it was actually pretty funny. When he's like playing his own dad, that character.
That character is kind of funny. Yeah, when he calls his son a bitch.
Yeah, he's like, you bitch. I was like, did he get a new writer? But then it all goes to hell again.
There is no writer.
You don't think there's like a bunch of writers?
Well, no, I think Tyler Perry probably writes all of it. We can fact check that later, but and then all the Madea stuff or all the stuff where he's in like a fat suit is improvised.
Oh,
I don't think
God.
the other people are allowed to improvise because there's been a few Madea movies where, and we haven't finished this one, but they do bloopers at the end. And what it is it's him filibustering.
Yeah.
And like, it's not real bloopers. It's just the stuff that they didn't put in. And you watch the faces of the people in that room and they're all just tired and they're just watching him.
It's crazy. Like, watch Step Brothers bloopers or something. Everyone is having the best time. They can't keep their faces straight. They're crying. This is so painful.
Yeah.
It's just take after take after take, and everyone's just it looks like it's hot.
At one point,
they're
says,
in pain,
looking like a colorful suit, because the guy was wearing a colorful suit.
Take one. Cut. Check the gate. That's a wrap. We did it. But it's not a wrap. They go again and again and again. You know what's so impressive about Tyler Perry?
Everything seems like the first take.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the best one because then you see the extra stuff at the end and you realize, he just goes.
Yeah. Do you think he edits too? Do you think he takes like the care to sit with the editor and go, this take?
It seems like it because there's other clues. Like when they do an exterior shot, it's like a still. It's like these little things that are weird, Like if you do an exterior shot, you want the grass moving and stuff, but it's just like a it's just a iPhone photo.
Yeah.
And it slowly zooms in. The whole thing looks like it's made on iMovie.
Tyler Perry's a trillionaire. And then when they take off on the plane, it's just a cartoon of a plane.
He owns like a full fake town. He
Yeah.
owns a White House. He owns houses, like many, many houses. And people, like when you see that Georgia Peach,
Yeah.
logo at the end of movies, that's Tyler Perry's compound. They're using all his stuff. And a lot of those movies are big movies and they look good. But when it's time for him to come do his Madea goes to, space or whatever, he just phones it in so much. Like the airplane, the exterior shot of the airplane.
It looks like a cartoon.
Yeah, he put like CGI clouds or like it might be a model or something. Everything is just slightly off. And because he's a bunch of different characters, sometimes you'll be able to see that it's a different guy. Or there's one shot that's really bizarre where it's like Tyler Perry as Brian talking to Madea or the other one, and the other one's talking, and he's in the foreground, and it's clearly a stagnant, like a still.
Yeah.
And then they like did something with CGI where they made his eyes blink, but he's like frozen.
Well, it must be hard if he's playing every character. You either have a stand-in.
They did it with the Parent Trap in the fucking 80s.
I mean, what do you think this is? Do you think this is just a case of the most pathological theater kid syndrome of all time? It's almost like if the guy who sings that song, I Am Rectangular, became one of the most famous pop stars, and you're like, what is happening? I mean, people love him, but what's going on? It's like he doesn't take the care. Why is he still doing this? Isn't Tyler Perry tired?
Money. It just prints money.
But I don't think it's about the money for him. I think he's got this insatiable look at me thing going on where he wants to play all these characters. He wants to play dress up and
I think that's
pretend.
certainly true, but there's something to be said about the amount of money that guy has.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Yeah.
But who knows what that's actually from,
You think he's trafficking kids?
Who knows? He could have his hand in all sorts of things.
Yeah, why he got all those houses? What's in there?
Yeah. Wigs.
He's friends with Oprah. Oprah famously. Pedophile.
What?
Have you heard about how Jeffrey Epstein
didn't exist?
Yeah, who even is that? Never heard of him.
We'll put it to bed. There was no Jeffrey Epstein.
Are you still bringing that up? Are you serious?
That woman just died. Did she kill herself?
Do you somebody reminded me recently that like that whole thing where he took those influencers, I think it was Pam Bondi who did that, to the White House with those
fake
binders. Like that wasn't that long ago.
That was like 6 weeks ago. I have no
and now he's like,
of time anymore.
What? You should be embarrassed bringing up Jeffrey Epstein.
Wait. Can we back up for people who have no idea what's going on? Because we've just kind of glossed over. So starting with the influencers and the folders back then. What was that about? Like what?
Pam Bondi invited all these influencers over to the White House, then was like, I'm going to give you this Epstein information. They were like right-wing freaks, these like, TikTok personalities basically. And they gave them all this information, and all the information was like already publicly available and more redacted than the stuff that was already on the internet. And so, and it was so bizarre, and everybody was like, what the fuck was that about?
It was very performative. It was very like pageant like. Everyone came out with their folders, right? And they like held them out. And then the big reveal that there was absolutely nothing in there.
Yeah. Then Kash Patel and what's the Italian guy?
Dan Bongina.
Yeah. They made a video where they were like, they looked like it was like a hostage video. It wasn't a video, it was an interview.
That man is every race on the planet.
Yeah. And they're just blinking at the camera and they're like, he killed himself. And these were the guys that were, really down the conspiracy rabbit hole. They
Yeah.
had, Dan Bag of Donuts had
Yeah.
a podcast where he would talk about all this stuff.
So he did. He was like all in that this was a conspiracy. that
Oh,
he
this
didn't-
was his thing.
That's so
He would
funny.
rant. But I mean, like, these guys, they think everybody is in the Epstein files but Trump, even though Trump, partied with Epstein and was in, the flight logs. And there's
Yeah.
all this circumstantial evidence. There's nothing that's like, okay, here's the smoking gun. But people have said it exists. There's photographs of Trump and stuff. There's this guy who wrote a book or was writing a book about Epstein before he died, who people don't really trust him because he was kind of like a gossipy
Little bitch.
Yeah, he's like I don't know, just like a scummy dude. But he was writing a book on Epstein. He released these audio recordings with Epstein, and Epstein was saying that him and Trump were best friends for 10 years, and that Trump had sex with Melania for the first time in the Lolita Express. And it goes on and on. His mentor was Roy Cohn, who was a weird fucking sex guy.
I think he's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's just something about him.
Yeah.
He looks like a fun
Sex
time. Yeah.
But
I think
it's
his
like,
yellow eyes.
everybody's involved with Epstein, all the Democrats, but nobody that I like. And it's so funny watching people bend over backwards to try to make that narrative a reality.
I just don't know what they thought. How they thought he was hanging out with him just in a business capacity
I
or
guess.
something. That's insane.
So they got in there and they started saying that Epstein didn't kill himself and that there wasn't a list of clients, which, I mean, obviously you don't like write down my pedophile friends, and then if you're a criminal, you don't. We don't think that there is a framed, in calligraphy list of all the perpetrators of these crimes.
I did.
We think that you have files and CDs, and Pam Bondi has said you have all this stuff, and it's on her desk, and she's going through it. But now we're being told that there is no Epstein list. He killed himself. Here's the video of his cell. A minute's missing, weirdly.
A minute's missing. The guards were asleep, but it was all just regular.
Yeah.
Nothing weird going on.
I don't know if Epstein killed himself or not. I just know the handling of this. It's like, it's the silliest, we're just supposed to believe all the, oh, okay, yeah. And then watching people freak out about this, like MAGA people, and trying to create a new narrative. And the new narrative is that Pam Bondi is behind all this.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see? Well, first of all, I'll say that a couple days ago, they asked Pam Bondi about it. I don't know what it was, a press conference or something. And Trump goes, hold on. Are you still talking about Epstein? It's like, this was your guys' whole thing, This was like...
You guys are obsessed. Oh, my God. Get over it. We're still talking about this guy?
And then today or yesterday, did you see this?
I don't know.
His new spin on it?
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, no, it just disappeared. Here, you read it.
I don't have my glasses. What's going on with my, quote, boys, and in some cases, quote, gals? They're all going after Attorney General Pam Bondi, who is doing a fantastic job. We're on one team, MAGA, and I don't like what's happening. We have a perfect administration, the talk of the world, and selfish people are trying to hurt it, all over a guy who never dies, Jeffrey Epstein. For years, it's Epstein over and over and over again. Why are we giving publicity to files written by, why is this covered? Obama, crooked Hillary, Comey, Brennan, and the losers and criminals of the Biden administration who con the world with Russia hoax, 51 intelligent agents, the laptop from hell, and more. They created the Epstein files, just like they created the fake Hillary Clinton / Christopher Steele dossier that they used on me, and now my so-called friends are playing right into their hands. Why didn't these radical left lunatics release the Epstein files? If there was anything in there that could have hurt the MAGA movement, why didn't they use it?
So now crooked Hillary and Obama created the Epstein files.
I mean, probably.
That's an interesting, development in this case.
I think that was too well written. Somebody else wrote that, or
What? That's well written
for him. It's not well written, but
No.
it's for him.
Why is he quoting boys and quoting gals and writing the talk of the world in all caps? Perfect administration.
Never mind. You're right.
But what's crazy about this is that the takeaway is that Obama and Hillary created the Epstein files. Which, what the fuck does that even mean? They made all that like child porn and they planted it at his house. Like, they're fumbling this so bad. It's so incoherent, and it's like, I don't know if Trump's in it or not. More than likely, he's involved in this in some way. But clearly, they're covering up some kind of intelligence thing that, some secret thing that if it got out, it could, I don't know, make people go nuts.
What would actually? I mean, I guess we will never know because if we don't actually know what's in there, but like, would it be images of people?
Well, it would be all kinds of blackmail that resulted in policy decisions, wars,
Oh.
and it could go back for a long time, and it could, Epstein was just one guy in a network of banks, and
It's like the octopus murders,
Yeah.
which we never talked about because we didn't have a podcast back then.
You want to talk about that now? You're done with this?
No, I'm just saying I really like the octopus murders, okay? Watch it.
So no, Madea goes to
Hell.
That's coming. It's coming.
Definitely. Medea's like really horny also.
No, Medea's not horny.
Medea's horny.
No, the little one's horny.
Who's the little one? Oh, yeah. I mean,
With
yeah.
with the wig.
Medea's not.
She's always trying to fucking suck everything.
That's true. Medea's not horny, but she's always like talking herself up. Like, I went to the club and I look good as hell in my little hot pants.
What? I don't remember that part at all. Sometimes I don't think you're watching. You're just making your own movie in your head.
Something like that. She definitely talked about going to the club, but no, she talks about like looking really good and men wanting to fuck her. She absolutely does make jokes about that.
No, you're thinking of the little one.
No, I'm not. God damn it! I'm gonna freak
There's
out.
one whose whole personality is
I
that.
know what you're talking about. Medea also makes jokes about how she's hot and how men want her. She does.
Okay.
I don't want to hear
Medea's supposed to
any
be like
more about this.
99 years old.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's just weird and bad. And Tyler Perry is 100 feet tall, just wears a burlap sack, and is always just beating the shit out of people. It's just the weirdest, strangest character. It doesn't look remotely like a human being, like any human being you've ever seen in your life. Doesn't talk like any human being you've ever seen in your life. Doesn't move like any human being you've ever. It's just so bizarre. All of it is so bad, but fascinating. And he's built an empire doing this.
Also, the movie progresses in a way. I remember when I took a screenplay writing class, they were like, if you're an extremely amateur screenplay writer, people have a tendency to be like, okay, the main character wakes up because it's the morning, because it's the start of the movie, and then they go to the bathroom to brush their teeth, and then they go downstairs, and
Pour
then they
some
go,
coffee.
yeah, and then they get in their car and they drive to where they're going to meet a guy, and it's like every step that a person takes, there's no jump in time or like parallel story, like a B story going on.
Yeah.
That's what this movie is like. It's like starts at the beginning, and then it's they have to go to the passport office to get their passport, and then once they get their passport, they go to the airport. There's a scene at the airport, and then them getting on the plane. Now they're on the plane. Now they get off the plane. They go up to the front desk of the hotel, and this is like
20 minutes at that front desk having a conversation, not moving. Everyone just talking for 20 minutes
just
at the front desk.
farting and screaming in the lobby. Just the most racist shit you've ever seen.
Also, they live in this universe where you go to get your your passport photo taken, and they take your picture and they go, "Here's your passport," and they hand it to you
Yeah.
as soon as the photo's done
They
being
take
taken.
it on a digital camera from 1997, and
Here you
Madea
go.
thinks that it's
A
a
mugshot.
mugshot
Yeah.
because she's been in jail so many times because she is a serial killer, a beloved character.
Oh
Where
man.
her and her brother pull guns on their son.
Yeah. And then call him a
'Cause-
bitch.
Yeah,
He's the most abused person of all time.
he is. And it, like the message of the movie, I don't know if there's a message to the movie. I'm sure there will
I think
be.
that Tyler Perry loves melodrama. There usually is. Usually it's like a comedy, and all of a sudden it cuts to the most raped woman on earth.
Yeah, this one doesn't have a rape victim in it yet, though.
Amazing.
I mean, usually the way it goes is like there is a B story, and it's so insane and so melodramatic, and it's about a woman who is addicted to heroin, and she's being beaten by her pimp, and then I'll cut back to Madea like, "Hello,
Yeah.
I shit my pants," and then those two storylines don't intersect until the last 3 minutes of the movie.
And then we
when-
all learn a lesson.
And then Madea gives some sage advice, even though up until this point she's been a serial killer who beats her son or beats her nephew.
They should do Madea Goes to Epstein Island.
Oh, that would be good.
Oh, hell no. I know you're not. I'll quit while I'm ahead.
I think that's for the best.
She's all excited to get a massage, and Jeffrey Epstein's like, "No, not you." That would be funny.
That would be funny. And then he like
Medea's like, "Hello, it's me, Vanna White."
yeah. And then Epstein just lays down for his massage, and he turns into a rag doll, and Medea's
Throwing him all over the place,
slamming
spinning him around her head.
Yeah, and then he gets up and he's like, "You fixed my sciatica."
And that was what made him a pedophile this whole time.
Yeah. I
He
don't want to
just-
fuck kids anymore.
Yeah, he was just in a lot of pain.
Madea saves Christmas.
Oh, good.
How about woke Superman?
What
We
do you
talk
mean?
about that. They're mad that Superman's woke.
Oh yeah, they got all sorts of panels. All these very serious men with Funko Pops lining
and
their
Piers
walls.
Morgan.
These 50-year-old men living in Funko palaces.
I don't know if you guys watch cable TV or Piers Morgan, I guess, is on YouTube, but there is an alarming amount of men giving opinions with Funko Pops behind them on the news.
Yeah.
But this was not is Piers Morgan the news?
No.
One guy was just like in his basement. He was like a hoarder in his basement, and he's giving. And I didn't like it because he's woke and he's an immigrant, and Superman isn't an immigrant.
He's a refugee.
Oh,
and
yeah,
that's
yeah.
different. That was Dean Cain.
Yeah, Dean Cain's
Fucking
take.
loser.
Yeah, what's the problem with James Gunn said he was an immigrant. So
I
everybody's
have
like, it's
no
woke.
idea. I was like not paying attention, but is the idea that because he is suggesting that you have sympathy for someone who's displaced from their home, that's woke?
Yeah, I guess so. Which is so funny because what I'm reading is that the movie is about Israel-Palestine, really.
Is
like,
it like
that's like
actually?
the allegory. It's like I think it's pretty heavy-handed actually. It's about two fake nations. One with the help of the United States is invading another one that's like doesn't have the military equipment, and Superman gets in between. I think.
What does Superman do?
I think he helps the Palestine nation,
Interesting.
Palestinia.
Nobody's that's what it's called.
Yeah.
Nobody's talking about this. They're
People
just
are
talking
now.
about-
People are starting to talk about it.
You think that would be a big topic of discussion on that panel?
Yeah. Well, I don't know. The movie wasn't out at that point, but you ever feel such disgust in your heart
Oh no.
watching these guys? Like these guys have gray in their beards, and they've got
And
their
Funkos
little
in their home, yeah.
their little fucking
No, you have
figurines behind them, and they're like, and I don't like it anymore. I don't like Superman anymore because he's liberal.
You should be so
Fuck
ashamed.
you. Fuck you. There's some people you don't even want to argue with. You just want to get real close to their face and say, go fuck yourself.
Can we get Sebastian Maniscalco, aren't you embarrassed, button to press?
Oh, like the dog button?
Yeah.
Let's just record that. Oh, that would be funny. We could record Sebastian.
Yeah, like a soundboard thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel that's needed right now for these. They're not, though. It makes me so mad to see. It's like somebody walking around with shit in their pants being condescending. Like, you should be embarrassed to be alive. Everything about you is humiliating.
Your
and
job,
you're smug on top of it?
Your job is commentary on stuff for babies.
Yeah. And you're so mean about it. You're so exasperated with everyone.
Yeah. Why do I even have to do this? I shouldn't even have to say this. The Minecraft movie had too many black women in it. And I don't care who cancels me.
But you had something to say about superhero movies yesterday, and now I can't remember what they were, but like the best superhero movies.
It was a dumb.
Okay, never mind.
Fucking drunk plain thought. I watched. I don't even know what it was. It was one of like the
Captain America
versus
Red Hulk.
Red Hulk. Yeah, and I just thought it was bad. But I didn't want to get into all this. But I'm going to turn into one of these guys.
Yeah.
Like a fucking Funko Pop collection behind me.
Never mind. I thought it was a good take. I can't remember what it was.
The take was that, oh my God.
Okay, I won't make you do it.
My take was that I think the Hulk represents, men's rage.
Toxic masculinity.
He represents rage. He becomes angry. He does a bunch of stuff that he wouldn't normally do, and then he shrinks down to a regular guy, and he feels embarrassed and bad and depressed, and he fucking wanders the earth because he can't control himself, right? And I thought it would be interesting if, for the Red Hulk, since he's played by Harrison Ford, and Harrison Ford is 900 years old, if they kind of did a metaphor where, like, he is missing his youth, so he starts experimenting on himself, to recapture his youth. And it could be like kind of a metaphor for these fucking assholes who are doing cold plunges and getting ab implants and going on human growth hormone and testosterone and stuff. Yeah. And it could be like grasping at that, but it was just kind of a nothing movie,
So Red Hulk is just Hulk, but he's red? There's no difference?
No, he's Harrison Ford. He's a different guy.
Well, I know it's not. I know that, but like, why is he red?
I don't know.
It's not like when Mario has like fire powers or something.
Yeah. Well, I do think the Red Hulk has fire powers.
Does he actually?
I think maybe. I don't know. I was in and out. I was like quite a few airplane bottles deep.
Jack and Cokes.
Yeah, I ended up watching. I think I ended up bailing and watching a, what's it called, master class on how your brain works.
Oh yeah, you did, and I was like, "You're drunk. You shouldn't be watching this right now." I tried to watch a Korean horror movie called Exuma, and I was like, "Who do I think I am?" After like 3 glasses of wine, trying to read subtitles.
You kept nudging me, saying, "This is good. You'd like this. You should watch this." And then I look over, and you're watching something else. You're watching Novocaine.
I couldn't do it. I was like, it was very slow, and I was like, I can't be locked in. I've made the mistake. Like I said, my philosophy, I did the thing that I always say not to do, which is like, just watch a good movie that you'd watch any other time. Novocaine, I think. Novocaine's a movie with Jack Quaid where he can't feel pain. They marketed that so wrong, in my opinion. They made it seem like the goriest, most horrific movie of all time, and I was immediately like, I don't need to see that. It looks really fucking gross. And it wasn't. They went overboard, and I think they like, a lot of people didn't go see it because they didn't think they could handle it. They should have toned it down. The marketing failed.
That's like that amateur movie I watched which was like advertised as intrigue and action and, you know, explosions.
Oh, yeah.
And it was just a mopey guy whose wife died.
Yeah.
Which I'm sick of.
Good morning, sleepyhead.
Yeah, just like, you got the best wife ever. She dies. You got to go kill people. You know? It's unrealistic.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, some people are romantic.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you want me to kill people?
If I'm dead, I don't care, yeah.
You don't care or you encourage it? Because that's the thing I always wonder. When I'm watching these movies, I'm like, if your wife is still alive, would she like this behavior that you're participating in? You know, so you should get your wife. It's like a kind of like a prenup, like a something else, you know?
No,
like
I don't
a
know.
thing you sign.
Saying you can kill people?
Yeah.
If I die? Or if I'm kidnapped?
If you die.
What do I care? I'm dead.
Okay.
Okay.
So I guess you'd sign it. I don't think I'm killing anybody.
I think I would be a little perturbed. I think I'd be a little turned off or confused that you were presenting me with this contract to begin with.
If
what are
a
you
heaven
planning?
exists, or in your case, fiery pit. If you're
wow,
if you're looking up at me, are you approving or
I'm not answering this
disapproving
question. How
of
dare
my revenge quest?
so that's why you're because of heaven and hell. You think you'll go to? But if I'm in hell,
No,
according
you're
to you,
you're not. You're not engaging with the hypothetical.
What are you
I'm asking if I have my blessing or if that's something that you would. You know what some people say.
I am engaging with your goddamn hypothetical. I'm asking you, are you asking me to consider it from the vantage point of if he kills people, he's going to go to hell and I don't want that to happen? Or
What? No.
Why
okay.
are you bringing up heaven and hell?
You know, because you weren't grasping what I was saying. You know how somebody will say to you, like, this is not what your father would have wanted.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Now you get it, right?
Yeah.
If I go on a killing spree because you were murdered, God forbid. God forbid if somebody went on the dark web. Hired somebody in the, the East Village area.
Stop.
No, I'm saying no, bad. But if that were to happen, I give up.
You didn't even finish.
You know what I'm saying, though.
I don't know what you're saying.
Would you approve of me killing a bunch of people? Oh, God.
I really just, I don't want you killing people while I'm alive, but, once I'm dead, I'm out.
All right. What if you're injured real bad?
Okay. Oh.
Paralyzed from the neck down.
Yikes. Then you kill me. Then I encourage you to kill someone.
I'm thinking about
and
it.
It's me.
I'm considering it.
No, I really do think, if I ever have to, teletype through my eyelids, because I have stiff person syndrome.
It's not the question, man. It's not the question. It's not what I'm asking.
I
Come
hate
on.
your question. I hate it.
Why?
Don't kill people if I'm alive. If I'm dead, do whatever you want.
All right.
I'm not around to nag you anymore. Okay?
But I'm doing it for you. I'm like, this is for Catherine.
You're doing it for you, and you know it.
I'm not doing
for
it at
me.
all.
You would be like,
You're
hell
alive.
yeah, I get to kill people. It wouldn't be for me. You would immediately get your sword out and just go on some kind of spree.
Fine. Well, I don't know what
Does
to
that
do. I don't
answer
know
your
what to do if
question?
you die. I don't know what to do.
Okay, back to me teletyping with my eyelids.
Yeah, I
because
kill
I
you.
have
I put a bullet in between your eyes. If you sprain your ankle, you're going down like a horse.
You know those breeze drinks we tried? Those drinks that have THC in them?
Yeah.
I had half of one.
No, you did not.
No. I'm talking.
I was going to say.
I'm telling the folks what you already know.
Okay.
I had half of one at the beach, and I was about to call 911. I was like having a complete panic attack. I'm so bad with weed. I don't like it. But I just kept thinking about stiff person syndrome, or that's what I call it. I think that's the name.
Is that not a real thing?
I think that's what it's called, where you can't move your body, because I was so high that I like couldn't really. I could move, but like, you know how you have to put extra thought into it before you actually like lift your. I don't know. I was just getting really freaked out, and I was just thinking how if that did happen to me, I would need to get the message across that you have to kill me. Cause
What if you could get Neuralink?
yeah. I mean, but
And then you could talk.
Sure, but
You could play Minecraft.
what are the odds that people who are stuck and can only blink even get access to that? People don't know what's going on in their heads.
I would kill so many people to get you access to that.
Thank you, babe.
Okay, now you're on board.
Yeah, now I'm on board. I just think about the people that has happened to. That you must go insane. You must silently go insane.
Yeah.
If you can't move and you can just blink.
I think you probably have some kind of, I don't know, coping mechanism where you just start to shut down, like disassociate.
That's what insanity is, I think. Your brain breaks. Your brain goes,
No, insanity is when you're like,
I'm out. Well, you can't do that because you're a stiff person.
True.
So if you're just stuck, it's almost like being buried alive, but you can just peek your eyes out. I don't know what I'm saying.
I don't know. I think if we put on Gilmore Girls on a loop, it wouldn't be much different than your normal life.
You're an absolute piece of shit.
What really would be the difference? We
You
get the dog to fart on you,
are a scumbag.
mush some fries into your mouth. You'd be like, this is a normal Thursday for me.
Oh my God. Wow. Are we done? I'm
You're like,
done.
I can't do all my activities I normally do.
You're a cunt, man. I do stuff. You don't know. I do all sorts of stuff.
Name 12.
Oh God. I'm doing the artist way.
Are you?
I'm gonna.
You've been saying that.
I have to start it on a Monday. So
Oh, really?
I just decided it has to be on a Monday, and then I usually forget, and then I go, well, I guess next week. But Joanna told me that you have to wake up early and do something called morning pages where you just write.
That's where I was like, nope.
But I have to wake up at like 6 a.m. So what? I wake up at 4 to do this shit? No way.
I don't know. For me, I just don't do it.
Yeah. I'm like, being creative is too hard. Can I do evening pages? Like it has to be in the morning?
Yeah, I'm sure there's some wiggle room. I don't think they like come to your house or anything.
Did you know that the woman who wrote that book is James Cameron's sister?
Really?
Yeah.
Cameron?
Cameron. Kirk Cameron.
Nepo baby.
Yeah. Nepo, yeah. Yeah.
All right. Got anything to plug?
Oh, shut up, Ian. Oh, actually come to Live Snakes first Thursday of every month at the Gutter in Williamsburg. It's a comedy show. Okay.
Okay.
Do you have anything to plug?
I gotta see if we got into this film festival.
No, don't do that right now.
Don't
do that right now.
They haven't announced it yet. Go read my book on Substack. It's called A Goblin Ate My Pussy. I use a pseudonym. That's real. Check it out. Part 11 coming soon. Okay, almost an hour. Close enough. Goodbye.
Good night.